Peace, everyone. A really important rental and utility support program launching in the city of Oakland tomorrow on the other side. Peace, community. This is Chris Nguyen with the Mandela Family Resource Center of Lincoln Families. Thank you for joining again. Let's get right to it. So whenever you're catching this video, hopefully March 31st or April 1st, the city of Oakland has launched an additional support program for all of our community members who have been affected by COVID-19 over the past year. So this is part of Oakland's Keep Oakland Housed program. And through federal and state funding, the city of Oakland has been allocated about $13 million to go to tenants and to landlords as well, who have been affected by rent and utilities over the past year, as a lot of us has. So this program is super important. So please pass the word on this. Depending on qualifications, it's possible that a community member can have as much as 80% of their rent actually washed away. So really quickly, here's the website, and you can find more information about this program here, which we've linked. But specifically, we want to highlight a couple of items on the website that I think our community will find very beneficial. Specifically, the prioritization of who would be eligible, including your zip code and your demographics, such as seniors and families. Now, the funds can again go to rent, it can go to utilities, and it can go to other housing related expenses. Now, we scroll up a little bit and you look at the flyer, you'll see more information who to contact if you have any questions, which they have the email address and they have their phone number right there. But as we said, always feel free to direct message us anytime if you need. The applications launch bright and early, April 1st. And I would assume, and we would all assume, that applications will go fast. So if you need assistance, links, if you need more clarification, our team is here to help and assist. But please pass the word out as soon as possible whenever you see this. And even if it's past April 1st, feel free to check the website to see if the applications are still up and folks are still eligible. So as an example, one of our tenants here that we work with, a single mother who lost her job during the pandemic, owes a couple $1,000s in back rent, unfortunately, due to circumstances, right? If she qualifies for this program, which based off of the criteria she does, she'll be able to get almost $4,000 of her rent wiped out, which is really important for her, given her ability to stay stable and stay housed. But also it's a great opportunity to just relieve a lot of stress for our families that we've all been experiencing collectively over the past year. So the application link is linked below in our comments or in our description, depending on where you're catching this video. But also feel free to direct message us anytime and we can point you in the right direction as well. So please share. Now, the other community item that we want to touch upon today are COVID-19 vaccinations. So we haven't talked about vaccinations too much on the Resource Roundtable. However, we'll get into it a little bit right now. So the CDC website is actually a great source to find a vaccination site if you're interested. So you go to their website, hit Find Vaccines, and it'll take you to this page where it says Find COVID-19 Vaccines. You click or unclick the vaccine that you're most interested in. So let's say, for example, Pfizer. We put in our zip code, so West Oakland 94607. We hit search for vaccine, and you'll see that 50 providers have Pfizer, and you'll see who's out of stock, who's in stock. When you scroll down, as an example, we see the Safeway on Fruitvale Avenue has some in stock. We hit that arrow, and then we can hit check appointment availability, and there's also their contact information. So this is a great resource for community members who are interested in getting a vaccine to be able to see where they can get a vaccine and who has it available. So again, the April 1st seems to be the magic date. On April 1st, this Thursday, the state of California are opening vaccinations to everyone ages 50 years and older, when in previous couple months it's been ages 65 and older, or some type of qualifying criteria, such as an essential worker. So with folks that are now 50 years and older being able to qualify, a lot more folks in our community will be looking, possibly looking for vaccination sites. So again, we want to emphasize that feel free to direct message us anytime if you have a need for a resource. Either it's diapers, basic needs, either it's a question about utilities, a question about upcoming wait lists for housing, or just general support that you might need. Feel free to direct message us, and one of our team members will get back to you as soon as we can. Our Family Resource Center, again, for folks who are catching us for the first time, is located in West Oakland, right here on 7th Street, just 2 blocks away from the West Oakland Bar Center. So while our focus is primarily on our West Oakland families, we got love for everybody, right? So feel free to reach out to us, because we know a lot of our peoples have moved out to Antioch, moved out to Stockton, moved out of West Oakland, moved out of Oakland in general due to circumstances. So feel free to reach out to us. And until next time, peace and love.